Are you a Russian spy?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Has Robert Mueller called you?
He's called me a number of things.
Welcome to Couch Surfing, the show where stellar guests look back at their big roles, their little roles, and everything in between. I'm Lolo Ganaike, and I'm here with the American star, Matthew Rhys. Matthew, let's see what's on TV, shall we?
Oh, let's not.
Let's!
If we have to.
We have to. We have to right now. You ready?
Okay, yes.
All
Oh,
right.
the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Nope. No.
Oh my God.
Who's that young devil?
I literally haven't watched this in 22 years.
Well, this had to be one of your first roles, right?
Yes. I think you can tell. Spot the actor not crying, who hasn't quite learned how to cry, and is going, if I just do this, if I keep my head down, just look like I'm crying.
There were no tears, but it was convincing.
Clearly no tears.
You look sad.
Look at that hair. It looks like I'm wearing a helmet.
You actually won a BAFTA for this role.
I know, this is what I find hard at the moment, is going, I have an enormous piece of brassware on my mantelpiece thanks to this monotone performance. I apologize, I'm a little lost for words. I know.
You're flabbergasted.
I'm genuinely flabbergasted. It's rare that I'm absolutely taken for words, but that was one of the most horrific experiences of my life, watching that. Watching a young boy in a helmet struggle through a funeral by doing nothing. I don't know who that was, but I wish I could write a letter to his younger self.
Well, what would you say? Would you say, dear
Don't
self?
act, or if you're going to act, do something.
You okay?
Not really.
Can we?
I don't think I can recover from that one, to be perfectly honest. I wish you'd finish with that one, because it almost finished me.
Next.
Oh, God. Ah, nice one. I get Jonathan Rhys Myers. Look at him.
Yeah.
And the beautiful Harry Lennox. Look at that. Now, see, I've gone from one extreme to the other. From doing nothing, I'm doing too much. Hamming it up. You can smell the pork coming off this performance.
So that's one of your first fight scenes on camera.
Clearly.
And you have a bloody nose to show for it. But now you're pumped. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Knife fight.
Look at the little camp boys go at it with sort of folding knives. Ow, don't hurt us. Oh my God, we're so pathetic.
Now, in our research, we actually found out that one of the producers on this film was
Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Bannon.
It wasn't.
Steve Bannon. Oh, really? The first mentions of Russia.
Look at this bit.
Oh, wait,
Watch
you're
this
just
bit.
gonna
Watch this
talk
bit.
over me?
Watch this
Like,
bit. No,
okay.
watch this bit. This is, I'll show you the bit that isn't Jonathan.
Steve
That's
Bannon.
not Jonathan.
That's
That's
not
a woman. It is. It's a some woman. That was Jonathan.
That's
But the
what we
other
call
clip,
a red herring.
yes, there you are, viewers.
Wait, I'm distracted. Wait, what?
Wait, on to the next clip. Actually, I'd like to watch the first clip again. I'm ready to talk about it. I feel like I'm aging invisibly in front of you.
Listen.
Withering into
this
this
is supposed
couch.
to be fun. If you're not having a good time, kick your legs up. Someone bring in some wine.
I see
and
why
you'll be
there's a
fine.
couch. There's a therapist brought in at the end, isn't it? Going, now that you've watched your life in reverse, how do you feel?
Next up.
Can it get any worse? What's this? I mean, a legend. Peter Falk.
Columbo.
Columbo.
Okay, so when you book a gig
Yes.
like this,
Yes.
you must have felt like I arrived.
Well, I did a job just before this with Peter Falk, and right at the end of the job, he went, listen, I'm doing one more Columbo. I'd like you to be the bad guy. And I was like, oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. Next thing, he calls me up. He says, I got your visa. We'll send a plane ticket. I'll even pick you up from LAX. He picked me up from LAX in a Range Rover.
He did?
Yeah, I know.
That's
Because he's a man of his word, absolute man of his word. And the character in that piece is from London, had a Cockney accent. So I'd been working on my Cockney accent. I thought it was pretty good.
I like that.
We start rehearsals, and then Peter Falk was just looking at me as I'm doing it, and he goes, where are you from in the UK? And I was like, well, I'm from Wales. And he went, yeah, why don't you just make the character from Wales? And I was like, oh my God, Peter Falk just ripped my Cockney in one simple sentence. Next.
Next.
Rachel Griffith, Luke McFarlane, kissed like an angel. Wow, it's like all the beautiful people and then me in a hoodie.
Okay, so your character freaks out after having had a weed brownie.
Yes, and I'd like to add that I actually did eat weed brownies in order to shoot this scene.
So you went method for this thing.
I'm always method. I'm always deeply method. You can tell. They call me like the Bob De Niro of Wales. Look at me. I look like a troll in that thing.
Did you have a wee brownie before sitting on this couch?
Only a half a one.
Wait, how do you go about mastering an American accent? Because yours is stellar.
I think what happens for the Brits is that we are raised on so much American television.
Okay.
And especially in that golden age when it was like the A-Team and Airwolf and all the rest of it. I often see, you know, the American kids on the schoolyards playing Downton Abbey, going, "Oh, I'll have some more tea, please."
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do
Oh,
this.
there's more?
There's more, of
Oh,
course.
God,
The party's just getting
This
started.
is perverse. Oh, this is one of my best performances. This is where I've been the most animated in any performance.
Oh.
Basically, this came about because I was on a bus with the Archer Boys on the way to the Super Bowl in New York, Dance Square.
And apparently you told some rousing tale.
Yes.
So rousing that they mentioned it in the credits.
They literally said we should do a.
There was a town in Wales.
My arms on that. We should do.
Can you focus
No,
on
I'm
something
really
other than
enjoying
your
myself
biceps right
for
now?
once. I was like, they were a little economic on the hairline, but I'll forgive them for the physique. But yes, they said, "Where are you from?" I said, "Wales." And they were like, "What's Wales?" So I told them all about Wales, and they went, "We can make an episode." They were roaring drunk, but they did say, "We can make an episode about this."
Wait, they were roaring drunk?
Yeah,
or
well, we all were.
We all, okay. Next up.
Ah, the wine show. Do you like the fact that I look like Grizzly Adams in this?
Wait, now how do you land a gig like this?
Oh, Matthew Good, incredibly fine actor, the good-looking one on the left. He had a brother-in-law who said, "I want to make a show about wine, and I need two idiots who like wine but know nothing about it." And Goody went, "Ah, me and Rhys!" and literally phoned me, said, "What are you doing in August?" And that was it.
Wait, please tell me there's a downside to doing this show. Like,
Yes, there is.
What?
It's an incredibly hard show to film because you start shooting at 8:30 every morning and you drink solidly, there's no spitooning until 6:30 p.m. So at about 9:30, 10 a.m. when we're drunk, they go, "Guys, you've got to stop saying this is a nice red or it would go well with chicken. You've got to say something else like, oh, I'd buy this at Christmas." And by 6:30 p.m., they're cutting the script because we're slurring so much, and they say, "Just use short words and short sentences." Because we're like, finally entering calmer waters. I feel like I've literally been at sea in a storm.
No
and all of
way.
a sudden the clouds have parted and I'm in the safe, capable hands of one Steven Spielberg. This scene is very funny because me and Bob Odenkirk decided we clearly had some kind of paternal problem because all we wanted to do was kind of please Steven Spielberg. I feel sorry for him because I'm sure he spends most of his life making idiots like me and him feel calm. Because you come in so like puppies, so desperate to please him, you can feel your face pulling too many faces to go with the performance. But he's always going,
And I gotta be
"Okay,
honest,
that was good. Let's kind of
breadcrumbs weren't too hard to follow.
Relax.
let's relax and
Yeah.
throw a lot of that away."
Wait, you both found out you were nominated for Emmys.
On the same day.
On the same day.
And Steven Spielberg bought us buckets of champagne.
Really?
Yes.
That's nice.
I know.
Okay. Ready?
Is that it? Oh, you evil, evil people. It's actually having a physical effect on me. I've locked up. I feel like This what? Oh look! You actually saw me give up. You see me go wrong, and kind of go. Oh.
Wait, so you
finally-
are not a natural line dancer?
Oh my God! This was my absolute Achilles heel. So much so that the director started just shouting, "Smile!"
But it's the final season.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so you and your lady, Carrie Russell.
Yes.
So you work together, you play together. How does being on the set influence real life and vice versa?
It's tough, but you get the good and bad of both. You get the good whereby it helps the performance. Simple things like learning lines, that helps.
Right,
when
'cause you
do-
can run
you
them
can run
together.
together
Yeah.
late at night. You can ask the other about what they think because they're so informed about the show. And then the flip side is you're spending a lot of these long days. You spend a lot of time intensely together, and I know I get on her nerves, and there was once she got on mine, but I forgave
Once.
her. Yes.
Are you gonna miss it?
Yes. Yes, I am. It was a very special show. It was for a number of reasons. And yeah, I will. I'll miss it enormously.
What do you think you'll miss most about it, actually?
Apart from working with Carrie, I think the part, I don't think I'll see such a dimensional part again where it's someone playing someone who then plays different people again. So the layers of the onion was incredibly satisfying as an actor.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
You okay?
Not really,
You
no.
sure?
I need a Valium and a scotch.
Watch the final season of The Americans Wednesdays at 10 on FX.